Hey, baby girl. You will be born next week, probably Monday, maybe Tuesday. It's been an awful pregnancy for your mom. Awful, awful. We can't wait to meet you. This country you're coming into, though, is shattering. We're at a very dangerous time, and I worry about you already. What happened was we've seen a $50 trillion transfer of wealth from the working class to the elites in my lifetime. A little more than my lifetime. And guys like me understand that this system is broken, and we can see it clearly. And we're getting so many mixed messages from the media. Who to blame? How is this going wrong? We bought this nice big house about 6 months ago so that there was room for you and your brother and our puppy. And this house is safer than the house we left, but the house we left was free. It was in the family. The electricity was dated. It was original. Cloth-lined wires. And the basement was moldy and had radon. So we moved into this house. And I was so lucky. And we thank God every day that we got this house, because it's very hard to buy a house these days. And buying a home, for what it's worth, for my money's worth, buying a home is the American dream. And I know this is my forever home. And I know I'm going to love it here, and I'm going to raise a happy, healthy family here, God willing. But we're lucky, and a lot of people aren't lucky. I was told when I was young to stay in school, get good grades, stay out of jail. And so I did all that. I thought I was punching my ticket to the middle class. And I've been teaching for almost 20 years now. And if this is the middle class, it's awful. I drive a 2008 Toyota Corolla, and I haven't fixed the last 2 fender benders it's been in. I bought a used F-150 to drive around the Northwoods winter. After 6 years, it's nearly paid off for a used truck. And I took out $142,000 on mortgage for this house, but to pay it back will cost probably $400,000. The banks charge so much. The banks and the insurance companies. Like, you want to talk about housekeepers at hotels and construction laborers on roofs have all of the money from the working white man? No, it's the banks and the insurance companies that have all the money. And just saw a letter on Facebook, a doctor pleading with United Healthcare, please give this little boy his anti-nausea medication while he goes through chemotherapy. And United Healthcare says, how's that going to help our stock price? We're in this country, and our economic system that we're so proud of is called capitalism. And I'm not sure exactly what it means, but to me what it means is that the stock price is all that matters. Quarter after quarter, record-breaking profit after record-breaking profit after record. How'd you get the record-breaking profit? What did you not spend the money on? Did you not pay your employees well? Did you not hand out cash for sick individuals who needed medical treatment? Did you decline the treatment that they and their doctor agreed that they needed so that you have more money for the stock price, for the profit sheet? It's absolutely disgusting. Stop sending ICE after brown people. Send them after bankers and insurance people. They have the money. That's where the $50 trillion transfer of wealth went. To magnify that, white guys are starting to figure out that some of us are dipshits. Some of us are buffoons. All men are created equal. We used to kind of nod and wink about that. But But it's turning out that white guys aren't the champs of much. And so they're frustrated. And so Donald Trump came down that escalator with a 4th grade vocabulary. And he said, "You're not getting ahead." And we said, "No, we are not." He said, "It is not your fault." And we said, "No, it is not." He said, "It's all the Mexicans' fault." Nope, you lost me. It's the rich. The rich have all the money. The rich are why we're poor. If you're not in the stock market, if you haven't incorporated yourself as an LLC, Mitt Romney said corporations are people too. But none of them get told to pay their taxes. None of them get sent to death row in Texas. But people can also become corporations, and then they can help themselves to tax breaks. If this blows up, then this phone will be a tax break, and this internet service will be a tax break, and throw a logo on a truck, and now the truck is a tax break. Stuff's silly. We already have the top marginal tax rate dropped from 70 to 28%. And now we can do loopholes on, this lowers my tax burden, this lowers my tax burden, this. And so Republicans said, well, we're going to get rid of Medicaid. We're going to get rid of food stamps. We're going to get rid of parts of the social safety net, even the international social safety net. Lutheran Social Services, goodbye. USAID, goodbye. We don't have money for that sort of stuff. We gotta be responsible with our budget. Then they cut taxes for the rich, blew a hole in the budget, exploded the debt and the deficit. That's responsible. Politicians used to campaign and say, well, the government's got to do what any family has to do, balance your budget. Well, yeah, no shit. I have 2 maxed out credit cards today as we speak. All that's on them is groceries and gasoline. Question for the Republicans, you want me to cut revenue. I should quit my job. My wife should quit her job. We'll take in less revenue now that the credit card bill's here. That's how Republicans talk about the budget. When we get the credit card bill, we look for a little extra money. We look for ways. We don't cut taxes for the rich. It's going to trickle down. Let me wait for that warm trickle. 50 trillion's going up and a trickle of it might come. No, it doesn't. So what we've got is a whole bunch of young men who go to work, come home, don't make enough money to save. There's no point. They live in mom's basement. They hear about it. They get made fun of. And it's not because of something on their end. The housing market's broken. The rental market is broken. The rich keep getting richer. So these boys got to go home and live with mom and dad a little longer. And nobody understands that. And there's nobody to talk to except for these guys on podcasts. Except for these ladies on OnlyFans. Your friends are all on social media. How are you going to go out into the community and talk to people? Hey, how's it going? How you been? Oh, don't have any money. I worked my ass off. No girlfriend. My car sucks. My truck sucks. And I've got no hopes. But I listen to the manosphere and that gets me through the evening. Have a couple and go back to work tomorrow. That's absolutely a broken system. That's terrible. You know, in the basement of this house, there's a wood shop. Man used to work all day, come home with enough in the paycheck to pay the mortgage, pay the bills, and buy some lumber for the wood shop. It's amazing. My grandpa used to winter in Arizona in retirement. I don't even know if I can retire. Is that because I'm lazy? Did I catch cancer? Was I in jail? No. 20 years in teaching, master's degree. No jail, no cancer. Living frugally, 2008 Toyota Corolla, and I can't get ahead. I have 2 maxed out credit cards. You're absolutely right. It is not my fault. I don't need to pull myself up by the bootstraps. We need big, huge, systematic changes to this government. That's why BirdDogPolitics is here. Stay tuned.